muñequitas bellas y mis cielitos lindos, muchas gracias por estar aquí en este su canal. Les quiero dar las gracias por siempre estar aquí apoyándome y dándome sus likes, sus comentarios y sus compartidas. Se los agradezco mucho de corazón. Si usted no está suscrito a este su canal, les invito a suscribirse en este botoncito que está aquí. Claro, no el de la pantalla, uno que está ahí abajito en la cajita de descripción. Y después que aplasten ese botoncito, también aplasten la campanita que les sale como esa, para que también les avise si yo subo cualquier contenido y no se los puedan perder. Muchas gracias de nuevo por estar aquí. Los amo mucho. Dios me los bendiga. Y ahora sí los dejo con el video. Bye. And to start with, you can see I'm going to be using the PoLyGeL from Exotic Nails. And you can see here how thick the area was. I caught it in the keys and door. I don't know what happened, but I broke it. So, yeah. I'm going to be fixing this broken nail from PoLyGeL. And as you can see, on my mostly on my pinky and my pointer finger. Also my other fingers, but mostly on my pinky and my pointer on both hands, and then including my middle finger on my right hand. They go really fast. So I'm putting the liquid in here. I put very little and then I cover it up because I'm going to proceed to file off the thickness. On this occasion I'm going to be using 0.14. I think on my full set I used 0.08, but I could not find it. It had fallen under the chair and I couldn't find it. So I used this one on this video. And of course my beautiful favorite PoLyGeL brush with spatula that I got in the workshop. If you guys are interested in any of this, I will put the links to Exotic Nails down below. I really love their PoLyGeL. And also I'm going to be drilling this off with the 4x coarse safety bit. I like it because it's pretty fast. I don't hurt my skin or anything. And I just try and lower it. I try and lower the nail as thin as I can so I could fix the tip of it and also do the infill. And since it's grown a little bit, the thickness has to be in a different place, so I'm going ahead and lowering it down so I could get it to that point. Also, this video it's not ×2 fast, it's a little past, it's like 1.5 fast. I didn't want to make it too fast so you guys could see what I'm doing without it being like really fast. So it's a little slower than my other videos, but it's not real time. It's just like ×1.5, you can say. So yeah. Also, I'm going to be using forms to fix this nail. It's an observation I've made. After this nail, I fixed a couple more. I feel like as soon as I did the set, like 2 days after, I felt like the tips kind of loose. And the ones that I felt loose more were the ones that already cracked and that I broke with the door or with doing laundry or whatnot. I love the PoLyGeL, but I feel like it lasts more with the form. All the PoLyGels I've done are with forms, and those I felt really thick, and when I would do it on someone else, they lasted more with the forms. They don't crack or break or anything when you're using nail forms. So here I'm just going ahead and cleaning the area, and then I'm gonna continue to push back the cuticle and remove any dead skin around the nail. So here I would start to prep the nail, also using it this way to kind of help me buffer the cuticle out of the area, push it out of the area with the file. I prep not only the cuticle area to open the little lines of adherence, I also do it on the tip where I have no PoLyGeL on. And I just like to do that because, you know, I want the PoLyGeL to really adhere. I don't do it that much. This file that I'm using now, it's a pretty rough grit. It's an 80 grit, but I'm not really rubbing on my finger too hard. It's really slight, and I'm trying to get into the nicks and crannies. So once I'm done filing, I clean the area, and I go ahead and start prepping my form, kind of swiveling it so I could get that little U or C curve on it.
Once I'm happy with what I have, I put the lunar area down below so I could put it on my nail. I do struggle to put it on my own nail a lot. I try to align the bottom of it and I unstick the back, and I go ahead and place it on my nail. And I try to tuck it in there real good so it's under the corners of my nails and nothing sticking out. That way I could get a nice even shape or line against the edge. If I want to get picky, I do, when I really want the C-curve, really thin nails, I do cut the edges. But right now I just wanted to show you guys how I fix the nails, and I wasn't really being picky about how it was going to end up. And since my nail is going to be a 5, I lower the point down as low as I can. That way it's the perfect shape for the length. So here I'm adding some dehydrator. After the dehydrator, I do add some primer, and then after I add some primer, I go ahead and add another coat of primer. Once I add the primer, now with the PoLyGeL, I was taught in the workshop, you have to put the tape bottom coat. I was doing it all wrong, although I had no problem with lifting at all before. This helps a little more. I put the base coat not only on my nail, but also if you're using a form all the way to whatever length your nail is going to be. I kind of go a little past it. I don't mind going a little past it because I could just file that off at the end when it's done being cured with the PoLyGeL and everything. But they do recommend that you bring the PoLyGeL all the way up the form to where the length of your nail is going to be. I don't remember exactly why. I have a bad memory, but I think it helps with the strength and the adhering. So yeah, that's what I go ahead and do. Once I cure the base gel, I start with my first pearl. I like to do the PoLyGeL in 2 pearls. Why? Because I feel it gives it the thickness and the area it needs, just like you would with acrylic. When I do it with one, when I do it with one pearl, I don't feel I'm giving it the thickness I need to do it, and then I'm adding a little more. So I figured out, this is my way, of course, of working it. I figured if I do it starting at the free edge, giving it a little thickness there, and then doing another pearl on top of that, it gives it the thickness that I need, so the nail doesn't break or crack. So here I'm just shaping the nail. I really like the PoLyGeL because it gives you time to shape it exactly how you want. You press and push and move around. Of course, always keeping your brush nice and not super wet, but wet enough for the PoLyGeL not to stick to your brush and string out. I have a how do I explain this? I like it, and for like beginners, but at the same time I don't, because then you can have the beginners get used to having all the time in the world to shape it. So I would alternate PoLyGeL, acrylic, PoLyGeL, acrylic. That way they get the hang of both of them and learn how to shape and whatnot, and you know what I mean? Okay, once I finish the first pot, I cure it, and then I add the other pearl. And then oh my god, I love this part because with the PoLyGeL, look how good, I don't know if you could see it, look how good you could flush the cuticle area without touching the cuticle or the skin. And you could blend it in really good. As you can see, I leave a lot of the thickness in the center. Right now you're going to see me fighting with a little piece of hair that attached itself right there. You're going to see me removing it. And that's another thing I love with PoLyGeL. You don't have to hurry to remove anything. Why? Because it does not dry until you put it under the lamp. So you see me there fighting. It was a little piece of blue fuzz. You can't see it on the camera, but I was able to see it there, and it was irritating me. So once I do that, as you can see, I'm walking it. I leave the thickness right around there, and then I start bringing it down. Once I pass the free edge, I start bringing it down towards the edge, so it won't be that thick. It ends up a little thick on the tips, but I don't mind that because I could file that a little bit off, and it gives it a really good strength. And as you can see, it doesn't leave it too thick. It just leaves it slightly thick to where I could file it off even with the hand file. But I'm lazy and I go ahead and use a drill. So once I cure this, I go ahead and add the base gel, and I add three coats of the gel polish that I have on this finger. Like I said, look, I like how I don't have to cure it till I'm satisfied with how it looks. So yeah, I'll clean the sticky layer off of this. I move on to filing the nail off. filing the nail down and shaping it and doing the keto girl. You can see that little extra piece right there, which, like I said, I don't mind. That's from the base gel. I just use a file to remove it. And then I go ahead and file and shape. I use this one to shape it. I also use the drill. I don't use a carbide. It's not necessary. I just use a normal sand bit. Sometimes I'll just use a ceramic bit. It depends what mood I'm in. What I do like about this, I don't know if you've noticed, when you're filing and buffing, the dust doesn't rise. You're going to notice it right now. Or if you go back to the beginning, you'll see the dust doesn't rise, it drops. Like, it'll rise because the thing is spinning, it'll throw it, but it'll drop right away. It's really heavy, so it's not flying everywhere in the air. That's a plus. Another plus I give the PoLyGeL. So, with that being said, I'll leave you with the rest of the video. Bunches of hugs, kisses, and squeezes. I love you bunches. I really, really hope you like this video. I'll be doing more PoLyGeL videos soon, hopefully, depending on how I feel. You know, if I felt good, I would be doing videos every day. If I felt up to it, I definitely would be doing videos every day. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not really up to it. But when I am, I do record a lot and I upload a lot. So again, thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, share, bunch of hugs, kisses, and squeezes. I love you all. God bless you bunches and millions of thousands. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.